What up, Laker Nation? It's your boy DTLF back with another post-game recap as the Lakers fall to the dang Warriors, man. The stinking Golden State ref-loving Warriors. Uh, what a disappointing game. 115 to 113. It really shouldn't have been that close, but the Lakers just had an embarrassing letdown. I'm super disappointed. It's been a long time since I felt this disappointed, guys, to be honest with you. I've been proud of this team all year long, but uh, that was such a disappointing game. Seriously. Wow, what happened here? A multitude of things. We're going to break down exactly what went wrong for this team and what we can do to improve because, seriously, this team should definitely not have lost to that team. That team is like a third tier, bottom of the West team, honestly. I don't care how good everybody wants to give credit to Steph Curry for playing or whatever. At the end of the day, look, we shouldn't have lost this game. They're not that nice. Wiggins went off. Kelly Oubre went off. Heck, the traveling salesman that is Draymond Green went off. Like he hit a game-winning bucket basically to put it away for us. But it's insane, man. How poorly we've played at home and how poorly we played versus uh, teams above 500. I don't even know if the Warriors are above 500 at this point, but it's really insane how we've played against those teams, man. And it's unfortunate. I'm very disappointed. I think we got some work to do, and this loss should definitely humble us. We didn't deserve to win tonight. We let Kelly Oubre, who couldn't hit the side of a freaking barnyard, hit 26 points on us today. We didn't play any kind of perimeter defense. I don't know what happened. And it was a tale of two halves. We looked great in the first half. We were in the second half. We played with our food, and our food ended up eating us. That's the way it goes sometimes. Um, so I mean, expect a couple of trolls in here. They're idiots. Obviously, they're gonna think that this win basically defines the whole season. This is their little championship, so let them talk. It doesn't matter. They're irrelevant. But at the end of the day, we did deserve to lose this game because we got really sloppy. I thought tale of two halves. First half, we executed, played excellent defense. We really got after it. Second half, we looked disinterested. We didn't show heart. We didn't show that same passion. We basically came out here and laid an egg, and that's what happened, man. Yeah, exactly. We played with our food. We ended up getting food poison. It's really stupid. The mentality that we've developed that we could just sprint through a game instead of blowing teams out and just resting our stars. Um, Honestly, both of our stars though really let me down today. Both LeBron and AD really didn't play well. AD looked good in the first half, and then second half he magically disappeared. Anytime Kelly Oubre outscores your two superstars, you're gonna have a problem. Matter of fact, not just Kelly Oubre, Andrew Wiggins had 18 points. That's more than Anthony Davis. We can't have that. LeBron James 19, but not as aggressive, typical aggressive night. And then AD 17. He did give me 17 rebounds, but still, I need more scoring production from him. Dennis Schroeder actually stepped up and had 25, but he had a couple of boneheaded turnovers. I thought Montrez was great. I didn't like what Wesley Matthews brought, and I'm very disappointed in Frank Vogel for benching THT. What is going on with that? Somebody answer me this. I want to know. Why is Talon Horton Tucker or Taylor Horton Tucker, talented, whatever you want to call him, THC, why is he not in the games? He's been balling, bro. He probably would have had a better performance than both Caruso and Wesley Matthews tonight. You never know. But we'll never know because Coach Frank Vogel, 2 straight DNPs. Is he in the doghouse or something? Somebody mentioned that we were trying to conceal them. So far, no. I doubt it, bro. I doubt we're trying to conceal THT. I think, and I don't know why, somebody mentioned that they're trying to get Wesley Matthews' confidence up. That's neither here nor there. I don't care about his confidence yet. And I will say this. The refs were atrocious. I'll give you that, solid. But that's no excuse for the mega colossal breakdown we just had mentally. It's like we just fumbled the ball at the 1 yard line. That's what it felt like today. So, you know. But if you guys have any questions for me, go ahead and hit me up, man. It's my first time back, and I came straight back to a loss. So that's unfortunate. But it is what it is. We still rocking Lakers for life. We're going to take this L like a champ and move forward. You said refs were the reason. Yeah, but we seriously dropped the ball there, man. We made too many turnovers and missed free throws and did everything we could to lose. Worst loss in a decade. I wouldn't go that far. I'm sure we've had worse losses, but this was truly soft on our part. It truly was. KCP should have shot the ball. Yeah, we kept making mistake after mistake. That was a mistake on his part. He was tentative. At first half, he was shooting lights out. Second half, he disappeared. Again, it was a tale of two halves. This game, you can basically two different games completely. This is Vogel's fault. How so, bro? Elaborate. He said Wesley's been off. Don't get it. Yeah, look, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with the whole THT thing, but Wesley Matthews needs minutes. I'm sure we could split him between West, Caruso, and THT. You know, he's gonna have to figure something out, but I don't like the fact that he's punishing a good young player for doing nothing wrong. You're supposed to reward. Forget about the age. Forget about the favoritism. Forget about veteran favorites, right? Favoritism or whatever. Forget about all that. We need to play the better players, and THT is a top 7 player in this roster. So you got AD, you got LeBron, you got Dennis Schroeder, you got Montrezl Harrell. Who else we putting on top? Who else we put on top of THT? You know what I'm saying? But he's a top 7 player in this roster. And for him to get a DNP when he's a top 7 player, that's a problem. I have a problem with that. No matter how you. So I've been too nice to coach already, but I'm going to start calling them out on this because, yeah. He said they should have called a timeout with those 11 seconds. He said, damn, we got to deal with the refs fans tonight. The Nets fans tonight? Nah, Nets fans aren't impressive to me at all because, first of all, they haven't seen what the team's going to look when it's complete. It could be worse with Kyrie or better. And secondly, they barely beat the Bucks. You know, the Bucks aren't the favorite to come out the East. The Sixers are. So we're going to have to see more. Maybe the Nets will come out the East, but I still believe in a 7-game series we can beat them. But we do have to get rid of these dumb habits of playing with our foot and not keeping our foot on the gas and finishing off the game. You know, it's not a 2-quarter game. Basketball is a 4-quarter game, and sometimes overtime. You have to keep playing hard. You can't take your foot off the gas. It's very disappointing. He said fourth quarter was bad. Superstars need to step up. Agreed, Ozzy, 100%. I called out the superstars already. LeBron and AD. You can't get outplayed by Kelly Oubre and Andrew Wiggins, who've been shooting like crap. I don't care what Reggie Miller tells the crowd. He must not be watching the games because last I checked, Kelly Oubre was shooting like 5% from beyond the arc or something like that. And all of a sudden, he wants to shoot lights out versus us. Same old story. But the Lakers have to do a better job of being prepared. We have to be ready to swim against the current. We're going up against every other fan base. We're going up against the officials because the NBA, I don't know. I don't know what they got against repeats, but they're trying to impede it. I'm going to tell you that early on. This is a year we have to swim against the current. But we're so talented, we can do it. We just got to stop playing with our food, man. That's it. It is a marathon, though, but tonight is disappointing. We're just talking about tonight specifically. He said, you got to give credit to Kelly Oubre Jr. No doubt he won this game for the Warriors. Okay, Abraham, if you say so. He single-handedly won. He wasn't even in the fourth quarter. Stop it, man. If anything, you know what won you the game? The refs, the officials, and we self-destructed. Why? They were really on us, on the travels and everything. They were staring straight at LeBron's feet or something because they saw the little shuffle. What a miracle, right? These refs are amazing when they want to be. But, boy, are they blind as heck. They're blind as a bat when they don't want to see stuff. I mean, Draymond, I think everybody in California saw he moved his feet, even if we weren't there at Staples Center physically. This man dragged his foot like Kunta Kinte when he got his foot chopped off in the movie, man. In honor of MLK, I'm gonna reference Kunta Kinte. Like this man dragged his foot like he didn't have a soul. Like I don't get it, man. He was like a ghost out there, and he didn't get the travel call, and he hit the shot. And honestly, that was the difference in the game. They won by 2 points. And there was plenty of other BS calls before that. Let's be real. LeBron couldn't buy a call tonight. He couldn't purchase one, man, even if it was Monopoly and that thing was one of the Brown properties. He couldn't purchase a call tonight. So let's keep it 100. It wasn't Kelly Oubre with his 26 measly points because y'all didn't win by 26. If not, I would have said, yeah, Kelly Oubre was the difference. Y'all won by 2 points. We turned the ball over, missed free throws, got careless, passed up wide open shots, and the officials helped y'all, man. I mean, it's a handicap W, but hey, if you want to feel good about that, congratulations on your dub. No, hey, I'm keeping it 100. Congratulations on your dub if you want to be happy about that. The Golden State wussies got all the help in the world. And by the way, Steph Curry is so overrated. Oh my goodness. I swear he has career highs career highs versus bum ass teams, but versus good teams like the Lakers, he hits one 3-pointer, and now everybody wants to give credit to Stephanie Curry. Nah, not impressed. Damian Lillard and CJ best backcourt in the NBA. She said Vogel acts like he's scared of challenges. I think he used this challenge. I think he used, didn't he? I could have sworn he used this challenge, but yeah. Sometimes Vogel doesn't use it all game. I am annoyed at that. Vogel needs to be smarter, and he needs to use every single tool at his disposal and make sure that that he executes as a coach. Delton Joe said, "Come on, Dan, don't hate on Curry. Let's take this loss with grace." Oh, I'm not hating on Curry. I just think he's really overrated. Like my friend is a big Curry fan, and he just texted me. But to me, Curry's best games come against bummy teams. I mean, what do you have today? Let's go see Curry's stats today. All right. Curry stats today, he had 26 points. He was -3 on the floor, right? Since y'all love numbers, and 7 assists. That's very average for a superstar. Nothing special. Nothing special to that. And he really got carried by his role players tonight. I'm gonna tell you that. By the way, he wasn't doing nothing before Draymond came. Before Draymond came to defend, and by the way, he had 26, and our boy who's not even a superstar, Dennis Schroeder, had 25, and I think he was more efficient. So, um, you said, Dan, can we please trade for Miles Turner? Oh my God, Samurai, you always got the worst trades on here, man. Nobody's gonna give us Miles Turner. Let me guess. You want to give them Alex Caruso? All right, bro. We're not getting Miles Turner. It's that simple. Dan, would you like to see? What would you like to see moving forward? All right, That's the first great question tonight. Well, that's not the first one, but it's one of the main ones. I'll tell you what, Rios. I would love to see THT get at least 20 minutes per game. That's number one. Number two, I would like to see us stop playing with our food and execute and finish games strong. And our two superstars to execute down the stretch. That's crucial, right? Now, I get it. It's a long season. They're going to have an off night, but they can't both have the off night. We need one killer activated every night, right? We can't let Dennis Schroeder be leading us in scoring, even though he played great in the first half. But we still need LeBron or AD to be the main guys, or else it's going to be hard to win games like these, especially because we are swimming up against the current every single night. So, yeah, we got embarrassed tonight. We didn't deserve to win. So it is what it is. We self-destructed once again. We've been self-destructing versus all the good teams. We've been dominating the poor teams or the subpar teams like the Thunder and all these teams, right? The Rockets, we dominated them. But anytime we faced this year somebody like the Spurs when they were complete, or or the Warriors who got Curry and everybody thinks they're better than they are, we've lost. So we have yet to make a statement win, even though we're still, I believe, in first place or maybe tied for first place. I don't know. But we need to come stronger, and we need to make sure that that we give. See, like So Beautiful said, we need to get THT going. We definitely need to give him more playing time. He was a huge part of our team, and I'm disappointed that he hasn't got the playing time he deserves. I'm sick and tired of coaches in the NBA not giving young players their due. It's like, okay, we get it. You love veterans because you're old yourself, all right? But dust yourself off, you old mummy, and play the young players, man. I'm sick and tired of seeing talent like THT and LaMelo Ball on the bench. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's good. To be honest with you, if I was a head coach, I'd probably be starting him right now because he's a two-way player. He plays defense and offense. He's an extra ball handler and a great wing player. I don't get why they didn't do it, right? I don't get it. I swear, man, these fans right here are the worst. They come here desperate for attention every time that we lose. But boy, they're super quiet. You wouldn't even know they exist when we win. But when we lose, oof, here they are magically. Dan, are you worried about Schroeder's decision making in the playoffs? I'm not worried about his decision making. I thought tonight a lot of players made poor decisions. KCP passed up a good wide open shot. LeBron James wasn't as aggressive as he should have been. I get it, he was getting fouled all night, but that's when you got to exert yourself even more. A lot of players, like, Caruso almost turning the ball over there at the end. We barely got off a good shot. Like, a lot of players made poor decisions tonight. So I'm not worried about Dennis. I thought he was great, especially in the first half. Second half, it's contagious. one player starts making a knuckleheaded play, here comes everybody else. It's like an avalanche. So you got to make sure that the chemistry continues to play well. I mean, it was a tale of two halves. We dominated them first half, looked like an easy dub. Even I was tweeting, oh, easy win, blah blah blah. And guess what? Right? We can't get too cocky because second half, Lakers playing with their food, come out lazy. We don't have the same passion. We out here just going through the motions, and bam, we get smacked in the face. So we didn't deserve to win tonight. I hope they learn from this loss. That way, moving forward, we can execute better. Life lesson: you have to lose once in a while. You can't win all the time. Benjamin, I'd agree with you, but yeah, so far we haven't beat an elite team this season. So far, name me one elite team we have beat. So that's my only criticism of the Lakers. I want us to play a real elite team, and this wasn't really an elite team either, but it was closer to that, and we didn't win. We didn't win. So am I disappointed? Of course. Do I still believe in this team? Absolutely. Don't get it twisted. But I will say that this pretty much highlights a huge problem with the Lakers is sometimes we look disinterested and we got to play better than that. NBA community going to slander the Lakers. Of course, they hate us, man. They hate us because we're the greatest. And tonight's their night, right? They have to win these mini championships, especially Clipper fans, because they never get a real championship. So they're always salty, and they're looking for a chance to, bring out the pitchforks. This road trip will tell all. Well, hopefully, Laker Nation for life, because, let me tell you something. We've been a better road team. We got to start taking care of business at home. I'm saying? Do we get too comfortable when we're at home? Maybe we need to travel more, be more away from the family so that we can gel better. I don't know. But something's up, and we got to see. We got to see what it is, because I'm not happy. Early on, we've dropped the ball a couple of games. We could have beat the Spurs earlier in the year. We could have swept them. We ended up losing one game when they had LaMarcus. We got too comfortable. LaMarcus cooked us. DeMar DeRozan cooked us. We can't have that. We can't have them outplaying guys like AD and LeBron, period. Straight up. Am I worried about the standings? No, it's too early for that. I'm not even looking at the standings right now, to be honest. James Caldwell, thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for the donation. He said, hey, Dan, this was an embarrassing loss, and all the Warriors fans crying and cheering like they won the chip. Let's take it out on the Bucks on Thursday. Well, we got to play a lot better, and we're capable, but we got to show up. The Bucks are a good team. They almost beat the Brooklyn Nets tonight. So the Bucks are actually a good team. That's going to be a good test for us. Let's see if we can finally pass the exam, because we've been failing every time this year when we get a good team, or at least a decent team. So let's see if we could do that. Lakers got to do better coming off the pandemic win. They get no passes win, period. Pandemic win? I have no idea what you're talking about, pandemic win, bro. I hope you're not one of those trolls that keep saying that, the Mickey Mouse trophy and all that, because if your favorite team lost, and if they would have won, you wouldn't be talking like that. So, yeah, no, I don't know what you're talking about, pandemic win. If the Lakers want to repeat, they're going to go out and get at least two big men and play maker guard. I don't know what that means. But, yeah, we could definitely upgrade at a big. However, tonight we didn't really get dominated in the paint. We self-destructed. So that wasn't even an issue for tonight. Tonight's game. So, JDH. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. He said, maybe they aren't playing THT to manipulate his contract value. So come end season, they can afford to keep him and others won't steal him. Bad? Nah, I disagree with that take. I've heard this take a lot. I feel like that's a take that's catching up in social media. And I disagree with this take. Why? Because we own his bird rights, meaning even if he signs with another team, we can match that contract. And let me tell you something, the Lakers will be really dumb to let a talented young player like him go. It's ridiculous. At the end of the day, I will say that him not playing, there's no excuse for it. Let's not make excuses for coach. He gotta play his young guy. Period. He gotta play his young guy, because this young guy is probably better than 3 or 4 of the guys that are getting more minutes than him. And that's not acceptable. That's not winning brand of basketball. That's playing favorites. That's being teacher's pet. I don't care what you call it, but that's a horrible way to coach. I don't like that. Ozzy, he said, what would you like to see from Anthony on Thursday. Anthony needs to get back to scoring ways. I want to see him be aggressive and hungry, like when he first got to LA, his first season with us. And thanks for donation, bro. I want to see AD just assert himself offensively, because when we get high efficiency basketball buckets from him, we really take off, and that's what we need. We need to play from inside out, and so I hope LeBron and others can continue to feed the beast. You know, Cheech, thank you, bro. He said, "Damn, the Lakers are 0-4 when Bron and AD score less than 20 points. Do we need our stars to assert themselves more offensively?" Absolutely, and that's one of my points I made earlier in the video. LeBron and James and AD can't score less than Andrew Wiggins and Kelly Oubre. Like, those two cannot combine for more points, because guess what? Now Curry gets to be his overrated self and just roam around and shoot threes without pressure, right? Because now we got to pay extra attention to those other two bums. So, yep. All right. David Tran, he said, thank you, bro. He said, who are some of the potential buyouts that feel fit with the Lakers and their system? We need a big man who can protect the rim and stretch the floor. Who comes to mind? Not a lot of teams around the league. You have to look at the losing teams. They're the ones that might make cuts and stuff like that. So not a lot of players come to mind. I feel like, if anything, we might just get one of those things. Either somebody who stretches the floor like Dwayne Dedmon, or somebody who rim protects like Hassan Whiteside. I don't think we'll be able to get both. I'd be shocked. People say JaVale McGee. But again, it's going to be one of those things where I'm not sure if we can even re-sign JaVale McGee. I don't know what the trade stipulations are, because we just traded him away this season. So, yeah, I'm not sure. He said, bro, Dan, just give credit. Credit? I ain't a bank, bro. How you want me to give credit? I already said congratulations to the Warriors on benefiting off of officials' calls and benefiting off of the fact that we self-destructed. There's your credit, man. Now, had it been something that they earned and they just outplayed us like the Portland Trailblazers did this year, or anybody like that cooks us, and I would have said, yeah, but it wasn't even that impressive. Let's be real. Curry didn't really go off. Matter of fact, his plus minus, he was in the negatives. This ain't a bank. What kind of credit you want for me, bro? It's the pandemic, man. You got to apply for that elsewhere. Come on, Dan. That's some half-ass credit. Nah, it's not. It's really what happened tonight. If you saw the game, that's what happened. They really benefited off of some bullshit calls. Keep it 100. Keep it $150, man. Bullshit calls. Like, how are you going to call LeBron for a travel as soon as he picks up his feet? But then you got Draymond Green over here looking like he got the Skechers with the wheel underneath, like just skating across the freaking court, and he don't get a foul call. Donkey head ass. Nah, man. I'm pissed. And that's the kind of credit you're going to get from me, But let's be real. There's some teams in this league that always get the benefit of the calls. The Rockets used to be that team when they had James Harden flopping ass. And then the Golden State Warriors are another one of those teams. They got, Stephanie Curry out here, they got her out here flopping all the time. So he gets to the free throw more than LeBron. How does a player as finesseful as him get to the free throw more than an aggressive bull like LeBron James? Will never make sense to me. Ozzy, he said, Lakers throw a flyer on Kevin Porter Jr. I mean, I would. Now that we need another wing player, because you see, we can't even get THT playing time. But I like Kevin Porter Jr. a lot. Now, I'm sure the Lakers won't pick him up. We don't tend to pick up those kind of flashy scoring guards. But we'll see what happens. I mean, it is what it is. Warriors are trash. I don't care. Lakers sleepwalking in the second half. Exactly. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you. Now, there's your credit, man. Now, take that to the bank and cash out while you can, man, because you can steal. You're stealing from the banks. Draymond is a real donkey. I don't care what he is, but he got away with that little Sketcher travel, man. Come on, man. That shit was ugly-ass basketball. Excuse my French. That's some ugly-ass basketball they be playing over here. Backpack Draymond over here, man. Firing threes and hitting them. Stop it, man. He's dreaming. Wake up. Ruined my night low-key. Yeah, I feel you on that, man. Come on. Today's a special night. We should have won it. But it is what it is. Look, I'll get over this. I know you guys will as well. Obviously, we still proud to be Laker fans. We still support our team no matter what. F what a hater got to say. All I'm trying to say is there's no – what kind of credit you want from me? I mean, Stephanie don't get no credit from me. The better backcourt is in Portland. Everybody knows that. Real basketball fans know that. Stephanie just got like a little childish fan base out here, because kids can relate to Steph. They look in the mirror and they see Steph. He's a beard can't hide how young he looks. So obviously, kids like kids. So Steph Curry is a kid favorite, a child favorite. I'm a grown ass man. I don't need to chase no kid around. Steph Curry. Dan, what do you think about trading Kuz and Montrezl Harrell for Nikolai Vucevic? What? Oh man, this is getting out of hand, bro. Come on, Gus. That's not gonna happen, bro. That's not gonna happen, man. That's not gonna happen, bro. No. No. You cannot beat the Bucks if you play Wesley Matthews. I mean, Wesley is not trash. Wesley's not trash. However, here's the key about Wesley Matthews. He's not better than Taylor Horton-Tucker. Taylor Horton-Tucker brings so much more to the table, straight up. Like Taylor Horton-Tucker is a versatile Army Swiss knife. He can do a little bit of everything and a lot of bit of slashing and defense, which is two crucial things the Lakers could have used tonight, which Coach didn't use because he has favorites. So, yeah, tonight, Coach is in my doghouse tonight. Lakers front office need to trade for Miles Turner. Oh, Samurai, bro, this ain't NBA 2K. This is not NBA 2K. Indianapolis is not going to go out there and just, hang Miles Turner out and be like, who wants some fire sale? Lakers, y'all want to win a championship here? Come get Miles Turner. Y'all need a center. Perfect. That's not how the NBA works, man. Doesn't work like that. Matter of fact, Larry Bird don't like us. We tried trading for PG a long time ago. Larry Bird was trolling, man. He wanted everybody and their mama. So, yeah, that's not going to happen, bro. We got to stay 100. This is not NBA 2K. This is real life. In real life, nobody wants to deal with the Lakers unless they feel like they can benefit off the trade more. And that's why the Lakers got to be savvy. Noah said, thank you, Dan, for providing pre- and post-game content. I truly appreciate you and your channel, all you do to keep us up to date. It's my pleasure, brother. It's my pleasure. Thank you, guys. This is really like my therapy session after watching a game like that. I have to vent. I need a couple of punching bag idiots in here to comment so I can smack them around a little bit. It is what it is. That's how I blow off steam. But I love it, man. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. He said, road win predictions, Dan. Road win predictions. Let me just bring up the schedule right quick and we'll see. Let me just type this in here. Lakers schedule. Let's see. So we got on the menu. All right. So we got the Bucks on Thursday. That better be a win after tonight. And then on Saturday, we got the Bulls. Definitely has to be a win, even though Zach LaVine's been going off this season. Cavaliers got to be a win as well. Sixers, that's up for debate. They're the number one team in the East. Lakers tend to win 2-3 and then maybe lose one. So that might be a loss, but I hope it could be a win. Pistons got to be a win. Celtics definitely got to be a win. We don't lose to the Celtics. So, hopefully we come out, 5? How many games we got up coming up? Okay, so what we got? Celtics, Hawks. Damn, we got a couple road games, don't we? Yes, we do. Well, hopefully we come out with like 7 of them suckers, man, at least. That's what we need. Oh my goodness, look at it. Oh, hey, look. Somebody grew some cojones to come try to talk smack to me without an AV on their pick. You must be uglier than your mama, bro. Get off of my channel. Stop it. Am I super mad? I'm obviously my team lost. I wouldn't be a fan if I was. Should I be happy? Oh my goodness, the IQ on some of these people, bro, is hilarious. Get blocked. Attention seekers, man. Attention seekers. They're really mad because my favorite team is better than their favorite team. Dan, it's just one of those cardio games during the regular season. Haters can celebrate the loss at all they want. That's all they're going to celebrate for real. Lakers are not getting Miles Turner. Tell him, Brittany. I've been trying to tell this kid. I don't know. He makes some crazy trades in this channel. Whoo. Yeah, no, I'm pissed off because, look, man, my mouth hurts. I'm out here sacrificing. I'm hoping the Lakers can sacrifice as well for a dub on MLK Day of all days, man. And, we got to make some of these haters happy on this special day. No, thank you. Let me just snap them back to reality. Boom, just like that. Thank you, Tommy. Appreciate you, bro. But I ain't mad at y'all, though. I love Laker Nation. Y'all know, real Laker fans, I love y'all, man. You guys are the real deal. It's just these other trolls. I got to just get a little rated R for them. A bunch of PG-13 fans in here, so let me just smack them back with this rated R. Regular seasons don't really matter. We're gonna repeat. Oh, I'm not concerned about the season at all. I'm just mad about tonight. Special night. We wanted to win. We didn't get it. We self-destructed. Oh well. Net's gonna look good, but nobody's gonna be perfect every night. Facts. That's definitely a facts. Skip will be laughing tomorrow. Hopefully not too hard, man. We don't want that old dude to get a heart attack. Dan, do you get the N-word pass since you grew up in Compton? I do. I mean, my friends never trip out. It slipped when I was younger a lot, to be honest with you, but out of respect, man, I don't want to offend anybody. I try to just take that out of my vocabulary. Just in case somebody that doesn't know me gets offended. I never want to offend my people. Man, I love everybody, bro. So for their sake, I don't say it. Simply why? Because I got love for every culture, man. If they don't want me saying it, I'm definitely not gonna say it. Just because I got friends that give me the pass don't mean I should say it, right? Hey, he's really mad. Look at this guy. He's pissed off. He must be a Clipper fan, man. Hey, somebody come change this guy's diaper. He's out here getting a diaper rash. Don't move too hard, bro. Let me get the talc powder for you. Attention. Some of these cats never got attention in their life, huh? Wow. Look at this guy. He created multiple accounts just to try to come and get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Oh, my goodness. You must have zero life. Zero life. Look at this guy. Blocker. I blocked him. He created like 5 accounts. He really has no life, guys. He's all right, DTLF. I'm out. I'll see you next post game. Good night. Good night, brother. Good night. I still got to blow off some steam, man. There's a couple punching bags in here I just need to get loose with. There you go. That's exactly why I don't use it, brother. I don't use it. I used to when I was younger. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to you. In Compton, you grow up amongst all cultures, and you use every single word in the vocabulary. Nobody's soft down there, but I keep it $1.50, man. I don't use it. He said, he said, hey Dan, do you think Schroeder should have shot that 3 before the timeout? I don't know, man. I'm not going to sit here and say who should have shot or what not. All I need to say is that the Lakers didn't play well today in the second half. And so since they didn't play well in the second half, that's it. We deserve to lose, even though the refs were trash and the Warriors are overrated. But we lost, period. And we're going to take this L like a champ, regardless of what these haters got to say, man. We know they magically disappear. Here's the difference. When my team loses, I'm right here. Take your best shot. AV having, ugly ass dudes probably on here just want to start a fight. Gabriel, he said, Lakers need to stop taking teams so easily. Exactly. And that's what we do. We just play with our food all the time, man. We don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't do things we don't execute down the stretch how we should be, how an elite team should. And so since we're not doing that, these haters' favorite teams out here just get the easy dub, but not easy, but they get the slight dub. But like you guys have been saying, it's a long season. We're gonna have collapses. Tonight was just a perfect example of that. Let them talk, Dan. You're always on here to rep, no question. Let them talk, Dan. You always here to rep, no question. Oh yeah, for sure, man. I mean, they could talk. They're just not gonna get hurt. Y'all complain when Braun passed, but ain't that what PGs do? I haven't heard one complaint about Braun, bro. I think you're just like programmed to defend your favorite player, and that's like a trauma, man. Seek help, bro. Seek help. Nobody's talking about LeBron. Nobody's blaming an individual player. I said the whole team lost. So, yeah, I don't know. And by the way, I don't know who talks. Who would you rather have taking the last shot, Braun or AD? Whoever's open. I trust them both. They're both clutch. Whoever has the mismatch or is open or has the confidence or has the best night going. That's really not a problem on this team. Last year, we saw both of them trying to take game winners. I mean, AD hit one in the playoffs. So Warriors are a legit team. They beat the Flippers, so it's all right. I don't think they're gonna look that great, by season's end. To be honest with you, Art of War. We did lose, but they're not on our level as far as being a good team at all. He said, "I thought the Lakers were great. You lost to Curry with no Katie and Clay. Okay, so we lose one game and we're not great, or what's your logic there? I want to talk to you. I'm not even gonna block you. I mean, because you don't sound like you're trolling. You just sound like you need to get educated a little bit. So let me just talk to you right quick. So we lose one game and we're not good, yet we're the best team in the West. Explain that to me. I just want to know. Heal up, Dan. I'll see you the next pregame, bro. We still the best. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. You don't understand basketball. Wesley Matthews is a drain on the Lakers offense. So I don't understand basketball because Wesley Matthews is a drain on the Lakers offense. Because he can knock down shots. I don't understand basketball. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I'm a little worried because the Clips would have beat the Warriors with this team by 30 tonight. Man, you know what? I'm not worried at all. It's going to happen. All right. It is what it is. We lost. We got careless. The Clippers have had some embarrassing losses this year. So let's not pretend like they're better than us. They said the Lakers are better than last year. I don't think so. I mean, that's your opinion. You don't have to agree with everything they say. But at the end of the day, we will find out real soon. But this season is not going to last that long. A couple months more, and then we'll be in the playoffs. Tough loss, Dan, but that's in the past now. It's time to move on and look forward to the next opponent. Warriors ain't shit. This game won't mean nothing when we go back to back. I'm just, you know what? It's just one disappointing night. Uh, I just really wish they would have won tonight, but they didn't. So it's cool. We'll just move on. But it's just funny how we have some fair weather fans in here that really think that we lost the season because we lost tonight. You know, I'm talking to you guys. He said the Clippers are a regular season team. Yeah, nobody's worried about the Clippers. They don't have any sort of history to prove themselves, and they won't. You know, we're still the better team here. We always will be. Twitter's going crazy right now. That's how you know, hey, Detective Trap. That's how you know have you seen the haters in the comment section? They trying to get me heated, bro, but they really getting smacked out here. Kelly's defense and hustle helped the Warriors win. Okay. One loss isn't everything. We're barely 15 games in. I see we got some Kelly Oubre fans in here. I mean, that don't bother me at all. I hated Danny Green last season, but I must admit that he is a better than Wesley Matthews defensively. But is he $15 million worth, Brittany? That's the real question. Is he worth the 15 mil? Because if he's not worth the 15 mil, then it was a good trade. And I'm not complaining because we got a way better player out of Dennis Schroeder. Here's the solution. We play THT. That's it. That's the solution. We got to give him minutes. Sometimes there's nights when he outplays both Alex Caruso and Wesley Matthews put together. Now, Alex Caruso has been good for us. He's been solid. But there's nothing against Alex Caruso. Wesley Matthews has been inconsistent. THT has been consistent. And he's been consistently good. The refs helped the Warriors win. Oubre is a fraud. Kelly Oubre, bro. A lot of people just like him because he's good looking. That's what the girls say. So, you know, he's a good player. But I remember last year when they wanted to trade Kuzma from him, I was like, hell no. Hell no. Kelly Oubre is just a scorer. And when he's not doing that, he's not doing anything. I'm good on that. I don't care how he looks. It's about basketball for me. Any Clippers fans out here need to listen to Dan. He said history repeats itself. The Clippers will never win a championship, so get out of here. I try to tell them, bro, but let them. I guess they need to see the end of the movie. We're not going to spoil it for them. Let them believe what they want, you know. Dan, though I'm so disappointed, something is missing. I don't know what it is, identity, but love your show. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Something is definitely missing, and I think it's passion. I think the Lakers feel accomplished because we won a championship, and sometimes I think we get a little too over cocky, and we play with our food. And like my dog said earlier, we get food poisoning when that happens. So we got to make sure that we finish and we execute properly. It's on us. It's really on us tonight. It's just one game. Guy, move on. We'll bounce back. I mean, It's a post game show. This is what it's for, bro. I think if anything, you're overreacting because I've been said it's just one game. I'm not mad about the one game. I'm just disappointed in it, and it is what it is. I'm gonna stay disappointed till we win the next game, and that's the way it works. Sometimes the Lakers need a loss to learn from. That is a good point. And tonight we didn't deserve to win. So if anything, maybe this will bring us closer together. Look, we did win 5 in a row. This would have been our sixth, but unfortunately, it wasn't. When do we play the Warriors again? Uh, let's see. Let's look at the schedule for you right quick. Let's see what that looks like. Warriors. When do we play the Golden State Warriors? Hmm. My computer's acting up. I'm not sure, but it ain't gonna be anytime soon. Maybe in about a month and a half or something like that. If we even play them again. Do we play them this season? I think we do, because there's no more divisions, but they used to be in the same division as us, the Pacific Division. So I think we always played them 2 to 3 times a year. So I'm sure we'll play them again. He said, "I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a Warriors fan, but the refs helped us win tonight. But there were some calls against us too. Uh, good game, Laker Nation. I mean, look, it is what it is. At the end of the day, the Warriors won. Congratulations, but I'm not impressed by a victory because I know that the Lakers self-destructed. Now, I'm sorry if you don't like that, man, but it is what it is. The Lakers could have won this game handily, and I think a lot of you guys knew that after watching the first half. Here's the thing: the thing is that we have developed a bad habit, and this was what I was afraid of earlier in the season. I knew it would come back to bite us in these type of games, right? So at the end of the day, they have to kick that habit to the curb. One of the habits is either starting off slow and then catching up the whole game. The second bad habit is just not executing down the stretch. We've had a couple of games where we disappear in the fourth quarter or in the second half, starting with the third quarter. Let them back in the game, and now we got to go 110 miles an hour to try to win a game that we could have cakewalked. So it's on us, and it's okay. The Warriors are your team. Be happy about it. I'm not even mad at you. But at the end of the day, I know exactly what it was. It's on us, and they have to do something about it. All the Lakers do is flop. Stop it, my holy king. You can't have a name like that and be lying over here, man. That's blasphemy. How you gonna have a name like my holy king and be over here lying about the Lakers flop? We know who the real floppers are in this league. You know damn right who they are. These trolls on here and their team always introducing new unis or new home floors, etc., and had 6 years to capitalize on winning a chip while our Lakers were down. Meanwhile, we just added number 17. I don't know, man. I don't know. He said, Dan, should we pay Dennis the bag? I think he deserves it, man, but not too much. Now, I'm thinking somewhere around 12 to 14. Anything over that, I think would be a little too much. Oh, okay. So you're a Brooklyn fan. And here's the funny thing: I never seen you on here before this. So you must have became a Brooklyn fan like when James Harden landed. So yeah, your opinion doesn't really matter. Peace out, homie. Any Brooklyn fans? Nah. They didn't. I never in my life met a Brooklyn fan. And now these bandwagons want to claim Brooklyn, bruh. I'm telling you, this new era of basketball fans is something really to behold. Like, they're ridiculous, bruh. As soon as it said Brooklyn, that's when I stopped talking to the man. That's when he gets blocked. Seriously, Brooklyn, y'all been having an empty arena before the pandemic. How the heck you out here claiming Brooklyn now? Stop it, man. This is why I don't respect Brooklyn fans or Clipper fans or Warrior fans or a lot of these bandwagon type fans. If you haven't been a fan of that team before they got James Harden or KD or Kyrie or whoever, don't talk to me, bro. I got no respect for you. Neither have I. That's what I'm saying. Bad loss, but we'll be okay. Just sucks collapsing on a blowout and blowing a lead like that. Not really, bro. Honestly, Warrior fans, if you don't know who Baron Davis, Steven Jackson, Kalena Azubuike, I feel like I know your team more than Warriors fans. If you don't know who that team is, with when they had Matt Barnes and they were actually a fun team, respectable. If you weren't packing up the arenas back then, You're not a real Warriors fan. If you landed when Curry, Clay, and Draymond formed the super team and then brought KD, I really can't respect you like that, bro. But that's just me. I mean, that don't mean you're not a real fan. I'm just saying. Brooklyn is nice, but the Lakers will repeat book it. I'm not worried about Brooklyn at all. I feel you on that, Brit. Um, I just there's a lot of fake, phony fans out here, and the worst part is they talk like they've been fans for a long time. But if you ask them who certain players, I remember the New Jersey Nets when they had Richard Jefferson, Vince Carter, Jason Kidd, Keith Van Horn. Like I'm a real basketball fan. That's the thing. And when these phonies come on here and try to talk basketball to me, but they're modern day phonies, right? They just popped on the scene. Like I've never had a Brooklyn Net fan come on here ever in my life. So the fact that he came on here, I was just like, oh, God, it's annoying. James Harden landed, and so did like 100,000,000 of his groupies. Kyrie Kittles, yeah, there you go. So you know what's up. He said, LOL, Brooklyn fans need to wait until Kyrie comes back to see how the chemistry gets disrupted. I respect KD, but Kyrie and Harden have egos that will counteract each other. I agree with you on that. That is a good basketball take, Noah. And it's not hate. It's just common sense. James Harden's not a good teammate. Ask Russell Westbrook, Chris Paul, and everybody else he got traded because he didn't like him after a year or two. So he's not a good teammate. Kyrie Irving is not a good teammate because he got jealous of LeBron. He went to Boston. They hated him there. Now he's in Brooklyn. Now he's basically a journeyman, and he's causing problems there. So I don't know if you guys ever heard of this, but if everywhere you go there's problems, you got to look in the mirror because you're the problem. I'm not hating. I love Kyrie Irving. I loved him when he was in Cleveland, when he was with Bron. I loved Kyrie Irving way before he was on these super teams. Dan, what are your thoughts on the Nets? I think they're really good. Do I think they're going to win a championship? Hell no. That's Laker territory, man. And honestly, I still don't see a team that can hang with us in 7. If you look at the cross matchups, okay, they got KD, unstoppable scorer. We got LeBron. All right, same thing. We got AD, another unstoppable scorer. But the difference is LeBron and AD can play defense when they want. You know, they turn up in the playoffs. We saw it last year. We locked up the likes of Damian Lillard, James Harden, Jamal Murray, who's having an insane bubble run, and in the finals, we locked up Jimmy Buckets and Tyler Hero, who was balling out as well. So, at the end of the day, the Brooklyn Nets look good on paper, but they look thin. Like, they're out here bragging about players like Bruce Brown. Like, nobody even heard of this man before y'all traded for Harden. Stop it. You're not that nice. He said, Bron always pass up the clutch moments. Bruh, it's like clockwork. Kobe would never pass up 10 seconds game on the line possession. Yeah, but they're different players, man. They're completely different players. LeBron James is closer to Magic than Michael Jordan. Kobe Bryant's closer to Jordan than Magic. So they're completely different players, and we can't hold them to the same standards. LeBron James is great. We didn't lose this game tonight because of LeBron, contrary to what anybody might believe. And it wasn't one player's fault we lost. It was the team's fault. The team collapsed. The team broke down. The team started complaining about the lack of calls and just focusing on other stuff. The team started arguing with each other. Like, it was a team loss, and it was a bad one, but we're going to live to see another day, and hopefully we get better from it. That's all. What do you think about the Mickey Ring trolls all over the Twitter? It's like you can't get away from them. I think these guys are exactly what you just said. They're trolls. They're like one bad living organism that just likes to troll because they hate on greatness. And here's the thing. LeBron James is great. He's 1 championship away from tying Kobe and 2 championships away from tying Jordan. What is going to be the excuse next championship ring? Le Fraud? What are they going to call him? Like, these aren't even like clever nicknames. At least come up with something smart like Le Breaker. Come up with something smart. Don't say Le Mickey. Like, Le Mickey, bro, that's cornier than the Disney Channel. Stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, save yourself the embarrassment. Some of these cats just need to get laid, bro. The way they out here talking, like, stop. Le Mickey, LeBron, Le Corny. You're Le Corny talking smack about somebody who accomplished far more than you could ever imagine for yourself in life. So how about you show some respect, or just if you're going to come with the hate, be creative with it. That's it. Just be creative. At least make us laugh a little. You know, it's really dumb, bro. Like, come up with something funny at least. Crack a smile. But if you're gonna come up with something just that's gonna take brain cells away from me when I read it, I don't want to read it. It's that simple. They just add the le. I feel like they got that from Skip Bayless, right? But that's just corny to me, man. That's like that's corny. And in a million ways. Like, there's no way I could break it down for you. You're a cornball. If you're one of these whatever, le losers, that shit, man. I don't know. But regardless, look, Lakers are stacked. We got to bounce back from this and execute 4 quarters. It's a 4-quarter league, man. It's not a 2-quarter league. We played 2 quarters tonight. We caught a loss. We caught an L. Now we got to take it in the chin like a champ and come back, bounce back the next game. It's not the end of the world. We just got to deal with a little bit of trolling here and there, but it is what it is. Let's see. Abraham, he said, I became a fan around 2011 because I moved to San Francisco that same year. So am I considered a fake fan? I personally think I'm a real fan. Nah, man. Look, don't worry about my opinion. You consider whatever you want to be considered. If you move there, man, and you start cheering for them, that's up to you, bro. I got nothing against it. I'm just talking about in general. Most Warrior fans are bandwagon fans because they don't even know who Baron Davis, Monte Ellis. They don't know a lot of these cats. They just basically they follow. There's some fans in the NBA that just follow success, and it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I got nothing against you, bro. I got nothing against you. It is what it is. Is the Lakers lost to the Lakers? Don't get it twisted. I like that. That's exactly what happened. We self-destructed, and we got to be better. Simple as that. We got to take accountability. And fans hate it when I say that because they want credit for their team. They want credit. But, my opinion shouldn't matter to you. That's just how I feel. I feel like the Lakers self-destructed, and that's all that matters, man. That's how I feel. He said, we had the game. Damn. It's all good, David. We'll get them next time. We played Thursday against a really good Milwaukee Buck team. If you guys didn't see that Brooklyn Nets versus Bucks game, the Bucks had them. It's just, at the end of the day, a couple things went the Brooklyn Nets way, and that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. But it's all good, man. I can't wait for that game. I can't wait for that Milwaukee Lakers game. Sometimes the Lakers play up to the competition, meaning that we play weaker competition, we let our foot off the gas. We play better competition, we put our foot on that gas. So let's see if we could do that. It's crazy. I don't know. Look, I'm not a LeBron stan, but for you to say, Bron, he ain't clutch. Okay, but he has 4 championships. He has 4 finals MVPs. So you got to be at least somewhat clutch to get your teams to get there and to put your team over the hump. So, you got to check what you say before you type it, man. Don't just type stuff to type stuff. But anyways, guys, it's going to wrap it up for me. Tough night. It's all good. I still love y'all. Well, at least Laker fans. I don't know about these other fans, man. With the exception of a couple of you guys. A couple of you guys are class, like that Denver Nuggets fan, that one New York Knicks fan that comes on here. Young kid. I got love for fans like that. So I appreciate y'all for real. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the video. You guys truly helped me feel better, especially the punching bags that came on here earlier. It feels good to just throw a couple of them, before I get off. But thank you guys so much for reals. Lakers should bounce back. There will be more coverage as soon as I recover from this, man. It hurts when I talk right now. So, I do what I can. So I appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all smash the like button. And if you already haven't, consider subscribing. Please do. I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great night, Laker Nation.